are very happy to welcome to the Kelly Alexander Show, LP. Hello.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm very happy to have you on the show. I feel like sitting next to you is rock star greatness, so I'm very excited.
Well, that's an honor. Thanks. You're sweet.
So I wanted to start off by asking you, when we get like all the information about you, it's like songwriter, and then we see all these amazing people that you've written for. And then I watched an interview with you on YouTube a couple of days ago as I was prepping for this interview. And are you happy that one of your songs went to the Backstreet Boys?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, that kicked off the songwriting era for me, because I'd written like in this like 3 years that I was on all these this major label. I wrote like 140 songs in the neighborhood of that, and no record came out. So it was kind of like, where does all that time, all those songs go? You know, and every songwriter writes hundreds of songs that never go anywhere, if not more. And but that song getting picked up was like a watershed moment of like, oh, that could happen.
Okay.
So it was like, it was a very good thing, and I mean, respect. Anybody who like makes it to the level of Backstreet Boys, like, I don't think people, beyond opinion and what you think of that band, a lot of time and effort on their parts as well as a lot of other people's parts went into it. So
I love them. I think they're fantastic.
So I have like great respect for any and everyone that.
Have you met them, by the way? Have you met them yet?
I've met like one, and he probably doesn't even remember. He was at like one songwriting session like 8 years ago. I have no idea.
I interviewed AJ. And he wears black
AJ,
nail polish, and he's cool.
He is cool.
He would like you. You guys could be buds, I feel.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about songwriting sessions for you? Because I know Elton John, when he writes, he says if he bangs out a song in 10 minutes, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is that like for you? Do you know they're going to go if it's 10 minutes?
I mean, Lost on You was boom.
Really,
one day, a couple hours, yeah.
Wow. The vocals on Lost on You are crazy.
Oh,
like, did you, and like, it's very melodic, and like, you get sucked into it. Did you know it was going to go when you wrote that song?
No.
Okay.
And I tell the same story over and over again about how I played that for my last label, and they dropped me like right after they heard it.
Oops, mistake.
Oh. You should have done that.
Wow. What does it feel like when you sing that song? Because I just recently interviewed Katy Lang, and we talked about constant craving and how like for the rest of her life, she's going to have to sing that song. And she's fine with it. Yeah. But we talked about how like,
could be worse.
Yeah, could be worse. And so are you okay with like singing Lost on You Till You Croak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, yeah, definitely. I think any song that brings you success or a broader audience to connect with is a blessing, obviously.
And now on the album, what is your favorite track? Is it that one? No, it's not, probably.
I don't know. I mean, gosh, I don't know. I have like weird, like I have a rotating favorite all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like Death Valley, I love that song just because it's so like kind of like rock and roll to me, and I feel cool singing it, and it was like a surprise. That was a weird song because it just like kind of, that also popped out very quickly, and I was writing with a guy. I sometimes do sessions to get like syncs, like we'll like write something that's going to be pitched to like shows and stuff like that, and this session was for that, and then this song popped out, and it was like clearly like not like one of those kind of songs, and that happened also with No Witness as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, like so like everything starts to like blend into itself. So a song like, that's why I have no I try not to get any kind of preconceived notion of what a song is going to do or what a session is going to yield or whatever, and I think it's just like you just never know when that thing is in the room that's gonna go there, and sometimes I'll even like I don't cancel sessions very often because I'm like, that's the one, because like there's been so many times I'm like, I don't feel like going, I don't want to do it, and then it's like boom, that song is like gets cut right away, and it's just like, oh god.
What are you listening to now, like in your MP3 or workout
I'm
moment?
listening to Leonard Cohen right now.
Are you really? Which is great
his
because you're in Montreal.
Yeah, there you go. His most recent record is just killing me. Like, I've just listened to On the Level about like 10 times.
Really,
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I was just like, I've been playing it on guitar. I love it.
Do you have like a pop act that you like a dirty secret that you're like, I love these people and I shouldn't tell anyone?
Oh, I love The Weeknd.
Okay, great. Okay.
I dig the most recent like Justin Bieber stuff.
Okay.
I Chainsmoker stuff. I don't know, like.
I see you hanging out with Katy Perry. Have you met? I feel like you could be buds with her too.
Hanging out with her, sure.
Yeah, we're gonna put that out there.
Hey Katy, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. I think she's a real person, and so am I think. And I'm sure we've like connect on the like, hey, what's up, man?
Again, I like that. Maybe massive, you could do yoga together.
Massive respect. Oh, is that what she's doing?
I think she does yoga. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
I just did it before I came here.
And please speak to us about that, because I'm in martial arts. I'm a karate person, and I've been doing it since I was 6 years old. And I keep telling people, I can't live life without it. Like it centers me. So is that the same for you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, okay. I can. It's changed. It's probably also why I'm like sitting here right now, because I just like it just changed my life. And I think like disciplines like that help you to deal with difficulties in life in general, and not like the like obvious difficulties, but like just the day-to-day battleground that's going on.
I love that. That is awesome.
So I really I feel I need it, and it's also a huge source of like physical strength as well as mental strength.
Do you have like a time of the day that you always do it, or is it vary?
Well, on tour, I've been like it's like in the middle of the day. I think one of my strong spots for me in a day is the middle of the day. I like to do all kinds of things in the middle of the day. I get very turned on in the middle of the day.
Who knew?
For whatever.
Just because.
Yeah, but just because. But I started in the morning. I have like when I'm home, I have a dog, and he's just like, he's just sitting on my chest, like looking at my face at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So now I've been doing it at like 10 o'clock in the morning, which is very freeing because like any good yogi, I like to go to happy hour and drink in the day. So now I'm freed up in the midday, so I can go have a drink with my
Would
friends.
you try goat yoga? Have you heard of goat yoga?
Goat yoga.
Have you seen it? Have you heard about it?
Well, you do yoga with a goat once. I don't know.
Have you seen it though?
No.
It's really cool. So you like go to like a farm that has goats. Some of these people now do this, and you goat, and they have these little cute little goats, and you do yoga on the grass, and the little goats go around you. I feel you would also enjoy this. You should look into that.
I bet you they try to jump on your back.
Probably.
Because my friend, I always like, I want pygmy goats someday, and my friend was like, oh, I don't know, you come in your house and they're like on the refrigerator. And I had a friend who had a couple of goats, and I said that like every time like a car came up the driveway, including his, like his car just looked like a golf ball. It was like dents on dents on dents, and like every time they saw the car, they were like, they like run down the driveway and jump on the car and jump. Like,
that's
they're
awesome.
Like jumping on stuff apparently, which is adorable. But I guess you don't want to own a Porsche or anything like that.
Probably not.
Yeah, you
probably not. Well, next time I see you, I want you to tell me you've tried goat yoga, if that's cool.
Okay, yeah, I've tried goat yogurt.
There you are.
And I actually prefer sheep yogurt, but
I see. Okay.
Goat yogurt is where
it's
gamey.
At. Yeah. It's a little gamey.
Yeah.
If you could change places with any band or artist for one day, who would it be and why?
Oh. Well, it's funny. I was thinking. It's so weird that you asked this question, because I always I haven't thought about the fact that I don't ever want to change places with anybody else, because I wouldn't get the pleasure of me and my struggle, which is but yeah, no, I don't really. I wouldn't want to trade it, because everybody, I don't want to learn about everybody's business things that they had to go through, because I know what I've had to go through, and and it's hard enough to explain that, and I think everybody, no matter what you see on the surface, that person has gone through a lot of things.
That is true.
So
that is very true.
I'm good with me. I'll stick with me, and we'll see what happens next life.
Now, after you finish touring with this album, what is going to be up next for you? Will you take some downtime? Because I know your touring has been crazy.
Yeah. Unless something comes up. Okay. I might have to go to the opening of an envelope or something.
Very nice.
You never know.
Do you think you'll be maybe heading into acting or any of that business? No, you're done. No.
Oh yeah. I need another thing to try to get in there. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's try to conquer the acting business.
Because everybody wants to dip their hands, so I always ask this question.
No. I mean, the only person I'm good at acting like is myself.
Okay, very good.
Excellent at driving the driveway and acting like myself.
I love it. And before I let you go, I just wanted you to explain to my audience the importance of your ukulele, because I think this is cool.
Well, it just like I grabbed it when I was, just a songwriter, and because I just always wanted one, and it was like one of those kind of like, oh, I'll just do this for fun.
Okay.
Because I think whenever you make a passion, including a sport, sometimes
Yep.
your life or your job, it tends to like take the bloom off the rose a little bit and makes you lose sight of like why you do it at all. So the ukulele was almost like a symbol of like me coming back to the simplicity of music, and it just brought all these songs out in me, and I just think that like it was kind of the that the holy grail. It brought me back. I found it, and it reset everything.
Okay.
I don't know, is that what you were talking about? Did I?
Well,
say
I
something
I
else?
love that you. I with one of the interviews I watched, I saw that part. You talked about
Yeah.
that, and then you also talked about the fact that you didn't want to show up with your guitar case.
Oh yeah.
That you're done seem too
like
pretentious.
I feel like when you bring guitar, and like whenever someone brings a guitar and everyone's like, so you're gonna start this with the guitar? Is that where we're starting with the guitar? We start. You know what I mean? It's like there's like an arrogance of sorts in there, and when you show up with the ukulele, everyone's like, look at this thing. Come here.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's all like kind of like it's what a cute little Hawaiian instrument.
Yeah.
It's like shut the fuck up. It's like it's just it catches them off guard.
Yep.
It's like having a small penis.
There we are. There we
I
are.
know
Good
all
place
about
to
it.
end.
Thank you. All right.
You rock, and I'm very proud of you. And keep doing what you do, please.
Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at
Don't
home.
do it.
LP, thanks so much for spending time with us. Love it. Mic drop. Like Katy Perry. She just did that on SNL. LP on the Kelly Alexander Show. Hey, it's Kelly, and I just want to take a moment to thank you so much for all of the support that you continue to show the Kelly Alexander Show and our latest program, Just Dance, that I co-host with award-winning choreographer Tina Landon. We've been having so much fun on Just Dance, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. We've done interviews with Brian and Scott Nicholson, who work with Ariana Grande, RJ and Nick, who work with Pink and Katy Perry, Luther Brown, who works with our girl Janet Jackson, and the list goes on. And we also have many surprises coming for you in this coming year. So please sign up and join us to have lots of fun. hy.page/Kelly Alexander Show, our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/Kelly Alexander Show, and our newsletter, which is kellyalexandershow.com/subscribe.